So I just randomly looked at one of their profiles in the lobby. I think it was Alex Unplugged. And the dude had over 8,000 hours in this game. Time to get steamrolled. Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. 8,000 hours. Not sure how I missed that, but okay. Let's go to this 3-gen. Basement here? Did I see basement? No. Basement's at main. Nice. Nice play. They broke the 3-gen. He's good. I'm just whiffing on everything right now. That means this is the only gen with the most progress. That means he's not doing anything. Oh my goodness. It's gonna cost me all the gens right now. Chasing this guy with 8,000 hours. Wow. Last gen's gonna pop right now before I get into this hook. That was slick. I need to get her to the scourge hook. All right, buddy. Let's get your sprint burst going. Wow. Well, they're out. There's no way I'm getting to the gates. Whatever, I moried the guy with over 8,000 hours, so that was satisfying enough. Yeah, I didn't really even chase the other two. I just pretty much chased two the whole time. The other two just did gens and left. Man, that guy was hard to catch. Oh, 2 million blood points. $3,892,768 blood points. Are you really a P100 nurse? Says the dead guy with over 8K hours. See the trash talk? Oh, they're gone. Let's see. Hopefully they are live. I wonder if that's their Alex Unplugged. View profile. Let me see your Twitch channel. And they said they're live. Hope they are. Stupid people just running their mouth for no reason. Scumbags. Oh, he is live. Alright, hopefully 13 hours ago. Okay. Let's watch this then. Let's see this bad boy and everything he's saying. So I'm going to review that game from his perspective for purposes of commentary and criticism under fair use guidelines. The only thing that he can do if he wants to be a little like salty baby is shut down his stream. Actually, I don't even think he was streaming that. Or he was streaming it, but it's not... He doesn't have the VODs enabled. Wait, let me check. Come on, man. Put your VODs up. Don't be a coward. People being salty. What is this, right? Tell me about it. Alright.
I gotta see how long. I got 2 mil though. Oh, then in the cage, you know I love you. Even though I know I treat you better than he can.
Oh, I gotta follow him.
Back with him, it don't change. Oh man, thanks for everything. So, where's the vibe of that game with you talking all trash? I want to watch your perspective of that game. You do? I feel so honored. Thanks, man. I'll let you know when the VOD is up. Right now I'm busy putting points into my Ronaldo. I'm pretty sure you were second guessing your blinks. The reason why you were second guessing your blinks is because you were so used to double recharge or range add-ons that you completely broke your ability to relearn muscle memory with the nurse. And I felt it. Every time you kept pressing M2, I was like, what? Your M2s were very safe. And a lot of nurses don't play safe. They risk every blink. From your first blink to your second blink, I could tell you was nervous. Because of the fact that time is not on your side. Knowing players like that, you can get in their head. Yeah, I wasn't being nasty. I just said that it's impossible. P100 nurses are so sweaty, and you weren't sweaty. It's a breath of fresh air when a nurse isn't sweaty or a blight isn't sweaty. There's like 5,000 blight maids and 5,000 nurse maids. You know? And they all play the same. I have 4 killers at P30. Cause I can't really play at 1 killer. Camping and tunneling? Gen perks. What makes a survivor sweaty is dead hard, unbreakable, adrenaline. And as you can tell, I don't use any of those perks. You said I wasn't sweaty? Sweaty is slugging. Sweaty is using the gen perks that you have for 3 gen. And you wasn't sweaty. You kept going after me, and that's where you broke yourself. I've been there. I've chased one survivor for 10 minutes. We've all been there. You have to understand, if you're losing the chase, move on. Respect for getting to P100 though. Respect for getting to P100, because it's very rare to see P100 killers. How was the hardest one to catch? I'd rather have a challenge in order to get better. It's not even that. You just have to understand that muscle memory with double recharge and muscle memory without the double recharge is a mess. And from what I've seen, P100s don't really focus on one person. I was like, why do they focus on me? I'm not even doing anything. I didn't do anything that game. I didn't touch no gen. I couldn't even finish a gen. I couldn't finish one gen. Why would muscle memory change depending on recharge? Because when you're thinking with double recharge, your recharge for your blinks come back faster, and you have the ability to pressure at a much faster rate with double recharge. But when you're base kit, you know, no nursemaid ever plays without recharge. They either use double recharge, or they use Kavanaugh's, or they use heavy panting. Yo, what up, Zaf? Yo, congratulations on your tourney win, man. Yo, Prophet. Zaf is part of a tourney team. If you want to play if you want to play, if you want to play, if you want to play killer and attorney, you can add them because they have a lot of experience and they're looking for a killer main. So you'll probably have fun in the attorney scene. That's how you get better at killer. I don't know how to play comp. I heard it's all about camping and tunneling. Well, it's just like DBD. It's just like pub matches. Tunnel, camp, slug, use sweaty perks. You got it. You can't comp and tunnel if you can't get it down. It's more than that. Yeah, that's the thing. They took away recharge add-ons. They took away a lot from Nurse. That's a good thing though, because she's an S tier killer. I still think she's strong, you know. Gotta learn how to don't blink and learn how good survivors path to end chases quickly. Yeah, but the thing is about Nurse is that you don't have to worry about pallets. You don't have to worry about traditional looping. You can just break looping. Can we use Joe or Sloppy? You don't need to use those perks. People think it's so easy to camp and tunnel, right? You kept breaking line of sight. No, but the thing is, you're supposed to know I have nowhere to run to. If I hide behind a rock, I have nowhere to run to. So the best option would be to blink one time, mind game which side, which direction you're going in, then automatically blink and execute. That's it. If the survivors are good, like you should see that when you see tourneys and you watch tourney streams, you fake one direction and you switch. Yeah, that's how you play. Because you have to push a survivor to make them uncomfortable. You know? It's like you gotta push the survivor with your red stain, knowing that I'm going one direction, or fake the blinking, you know? And you'll be alright. But if you watch tourney, if you see tourney players, it's much more different. Because tourney is very tough, and that's how you learn. That's how you learn to become better. It's because you have to get yourself out of that comfortable element that you're in. You know, you're playing public matches. If you play tourneys, your world will be very different. That's what I'm telling you. So what happens when you enter jungle gym? You have to force a survivor a certain way. You have to force a survivor a certain way. You have to zone, just the way Zaf is talking about it. You have to zone blink and learn how good survivors have to end chase quickly. So you have to know where they're going, where they want to go, and what they want to use, and you'll basically be fine. And I promise you, once you learn that, you're happier. You can play this game laid back. How can you predict which way they will go? By how much space they have. If you blink and they just so happen to push themselves out in the open, they're fucked. You kill them. Line of sight loopers are the smartest of them all, and I say that is because they know you can't see them. Yeah, if the survivors are blocking line of sight, you walk them down or hold blink until you see them. Don't just blindly blink. Yeah, because if you blindly blink, you waste all that time knowing that you don't have double recharge. There's a difference. There's a difference between tourney nurse and public nurse. Because public matches nurse is way more vulnerable than tourney nurse. Tourney nurse, they can handle any situation because they have micro and macro skills. They know who's on a gen, why they're on a gen. If gens are going too fast, they know two survivors are on that gen. They know what exactly perks they're using. Concept is knowing that you have a mechanic. Nurse has a mechanic that avoids traditional looping. I play. I play. What are the best add-ons now? Let me see. If Zap was here, I would ask him. Cause the thing is, I play Billy. I'm a Billy main, and I also play Huntress. So my Billy's a P33, and my Huntress a P36, and my Oni's a 19, and my Blighty's a 16. But I love Trapper. Trapper's a 15. If I use Nurse, I'm pretty sure. Um, I'm pretty sure this one is better. The heavy panting. And let's say you wanna go with yeah. The mango one that gives you sloppy and the purple undetectable status one. Oh, that's pretty dope though. That's the one I just had up, right? What about the lunge, Zaf? Isn't the lunge good? Isn't the lunge one better? The lunge good too, right? Like this one, like the undetectable one is dope because you can use it with slump and you can use it with anything you want, right? So let's say you hit Batman's, right? And you combine it with the aura one, with the Batman keepsake, that can be really scary. That can be really fucking scary. Because at least you have, yeah, you can put the Batman keepsake with the Campbell. That way, they're not like automatically knowing. Oh fuck! What the fuck? How do they know? It's because once you're undetectable for 25 seconds, you can see their aura for 60 seconds. You know. Campbell's last breath is fucking scary. You can get like 7 blinks, right? You can get like 7 fucking blinks. That's if they're dumb enough to heal in your radius. No, but how would they know they're in your radius? How can they measure that if you're undetectable? That's the thing. This one is 28 meters. This one, you're undetected. Like undetectable. That's what I'm saying. This is what you have to understand. it works. There's a lot of value to this. There's a lot of value to that. But the heavy panting lunge is great. The lunge is great. The lunge is great. Um, Fragile Wheeze is great. Badman, Last Breath, and the Keepsake. Did the Mangle do anything? Fragile Wheeze. That's what I was using with the Aura. You was using Badman's Keepsake, and you was using the Mangled. It just depends on what you're doing. Like this is the one there. This is the one where you basically need it. This one right here increases movement speed after a blink, but before the following fatigue, so you can catch up and pressure me. That's a good one because you want to force the survivor a certain ways to make them uncomfortable. Dark Cincture is not that bad. So imagine you had that movement speed where you're not slow and you just move 30% faster. You can actually pressure me to go and zone out. You know what I'm saying? You can zone me out. They changed everything. Yeah, but she still has her blinks. It's just they changed the recharge and the range. They took it out. That's it. It's not that hard. Like if you're gonna go with mangled, go with mangled. You probably that's like a fifth perk right there. But the duration, the heavy panting one is really good because it extends your lunge for 30%. So 30% is good. Um, if you use Campbell's, I mean, if you use Batman's Last Breath, you're undetected for 25 seconds. You think survivors are gonna be able to see where you are for 25 seconds? You think they're gonna have eyes on you all day? No, it's not that easy to catch up to Nurse. You can play a lot with Batman's Last Breath because you can hide yourself like a ghost face. You can hide yourself while you're 25 seconds so you can create a play. That's all you're doing. You want to create a play as you go about it. So the traditional recharge is the worst thing because it made every nurse rely on recharge. But now you have to experiment with what you want. You experiment with what you want and you actually feel better. So Batman's Last Breath, Batman's Keepsake, the Heavy Panting, Jennifer's Last Breath, they have really good add-ons. That's why they're purple. This one you can blink like 50 times, right? Jennifer's Last Breath, you can blink like 50 times. Look how strong that is. It says that once the nurse has exhausted all of her blinks, allows the nurse to immediately blink back to her original position by pressing the active ability button. So once you waste all your blinks, and let's say I double back. Yeah, let's say I double back. All you have to do is press E or something, and you go right back, and you get all your blinks back, or you have one blink. So Batman's Last Breath, Kavanaugh's Last Breath, Dark Devotion, Trail of Torment. That's the thing. You're not supposed to sweat in pubs. You're supposed to have fun. Don't worry about the camping hooks. Worry about having fun with the nurse. I can tell you wasn't having fun going after me. That's the thing. Go. You can have fun with different things. Nowhere to hide is great, right? Nowhere to hide is great. You can even use Trail of Torment, with in your Dark Devotion and Tinkerer build. That's a really good build. You can have fun. You can even go to Larry's and have fun. Go to Larry's RPD. It was stressful knowing that I'm throwing the game for one person. Yeah, that's how my exes were when they were, throwing away their relationships for me. it's tradition to teabag the killer. But the thing is just that you're giving the survivors something that's predictable. You're giving the survivors the fact that they already know your build. You know? So change it up and you might like it. If you change up your build, they won't expect it. Like you have no idea how many times undetectable nurse wins more games than the ones who use gen perks. Because they don't expect you. They only expect you to run gen perks because every killer in the game uses gen perks. I guarantee you, you'll have more success being undetectable than with gen perks. Just if you feel that cautious with the gens, just put corrupt. You know, they always pre-run off the gens too. So I guess use lethal. You know, use lethal and pressure the two survivors together. But if they always do that, you're saying that every survivor is cracked. That's what you're saying. You're saying that every survivor is cracked. Every survivor is not that cracked. You just have to set yourself in a comfort zone. You have map offerings, right? Set yourself to a certain map all the time. That way you have fun. I'm pretty sure you have like 50, 60 map offerings of the same map. Send yourself to that map. Have fun. That's it. You know, get to know one whole map. You know, there's Ironworks of Misery, Suffocation Pit, there's Cold Tower. Those are really good maps. For Auto Haven, you could do the same thing. It was an honor to meet you, man. But I gotta get some sleep. It's already 6 in the morning for me, man. But I hope to see you soon. All right. If you wanna my games usually go one of two ways. It's either potatoes who DC or kill themselves on hook, or it's sweaty, swifts, bully squads with sabo blinds, body blocks. And the reason, look, if you know, they're bully squads, bring Blood Warden. Bring Blood Warden. Get used to the end game, you know? Get used to the end game. Cause you can bring Undetectable, you can bring Dark Devotion, you can bring Trailer Torment, you can bring Floods of Rage with Blood Warden. Try it. You might have fun. At least you'll have a plan. Blood Warden is fun though. Killing all four of them at the end game, that's fun with Blood Warden. Thanks for dropping by. I hope to see you soon. All right? Please take care and have fun today. I try not to get to the gates being open. It's a different world. It's a different world, Prophet. You got to try. Try different games. All right? See you soon, man.
Well, he turned out to be not so bad. I guess his trash talking was more, what do you call it? Like he said, tradition. But I do go call them out on it if they're gonna trash talk. He was live, but he started being cool. He's got good points. For sure. I just need to drink a gallon of Get Good.